and we'll start with questions from the floor. So, raise the mic. You can start with the questions.
Coach Charles from Daily Sun, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Baloy.
Can I start with an update from Sabra Mareva? The unfortunate tackle, injury that happened. And today it was not that great Sundowns, it was a tough game just throughout. Your thoughts on how you played and sneaked into the last 16?
Yeah, evening guys. Yeah, a difficult one on Tapelo. We need him for Champions League. We need him for the league. And you lose him now. I don't have the proper information from the doctors, but he went to the hospital. But I think the ankle went out of the joint, but it brought itself in, which is, we can say, positive, you know. But yeah, it's difficult. It's part of the game. Football is a professional sport, and it's that thing of being too ambitious and trying to play every game and win every game and all the tournament. You know, it's what I was telling you. I said maybe we should do the club and focus on the league and Champions League, but we don't have that culture here, and this is what happened. Yeah, on the game, yeah, a totally different game that Supersport displayed. Always a difficult game against Supersport United. I think they started early and very well at the beginning, playing well what they normally don't do. What they normally do is what happened in the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes. That was expected, but they played differently, and it was nice to see them playing, you know, and making us work and run a little bit, you know, and but at the end we know how to play this game. This game is a Champions League game, away game. We just manage it, and it's a cup game. Remember, who cares how you won if you win the cup? It's a cup game. So do what you have to do. Just go through to the next round. Yeah, they played well in the midfield. The three-man midfield, they played well, but they played into our hands. We were always gonna hit them with a break, with playing out. That's how we scored, because they were more on our half, and you can't put the last line of defense in the center line, and you have Serino and Tapelo. They are quick, you know, and that's how we scored. And we should have, in fact, scored one more or two more in the same way. And I kept it. I said, okay, that works for us. It's all right. They want to be a little bit noisy on the ball, okay. But let's be honest. They had the ball, and then what? It looks nice, It looks nice. It looks convincing. Did Dennis make saves there when they had the ball? No. But at the end, they played the way we always know. They give us hard time. But also we had a plan B for that also. They put all the balls inside. Musa was taking out the balls. Ricardo was taking them out. Madisha was taking them out. Anele is good aerially. Yeah. And when they started playing, even Clayton went in as a number 9 now. I had to respond to put Wayne, because that's predictable, and otherwise Dennis will just pick them up from the air, just pick them up. Yeah, it looks stressed, but there's nothing. Just that our break and our counter-attacks was not very good. We didn't just pass out properly to can head them, you know. But look, I'm impressed. They played well. I didn't know that they can play. It's nice. They must play. It's good. You know, sometimes this balls there, All right, but sometimes if it will helps you to win, I'm not coaching Supersport United. So we had a plan for all the kind of games that we did. It's just that doesn't look really nice for us because we usually do teams keep the ball and make people run after the ball. But when you keep the ball without going into the box, what's the point? They look nice. I'm going to bully there outside and Tebogo look nice and pass. Do you go in the box? Nothing. So it's part of the game.
Okay.
Coach, was it always the plan to just get this over and done with? You just come here, get the win, considering it's supposed to be a very good cup game.
Yeah.
And also, what was your immediate reaction when you saw what looked like it could be another one of the Sereno versus Harare when Sereno tackled him? What was your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was to take Sereno out. That's the best thing you can do. Take him out. You need him for the league. He's got a fuse that he blows. And sometimes he plays into the opponent's hands. There was a time where he was racing with the ball. Tebogo Mokwena came from behind and kept pulling him, and the referee never picked it up. And Gaston swung his hand. It's normal, you see it anyway, and that's when the referee saw it. Yeah, but what am I gonna do? So these things do happen, and I told him, Gaston, I said, they want to take you out. Be very careful. Don't play into their hands. And that's it. They want him to blow the fuse. And I spoke to the referee next to me, what's his name? Victor Gomez. I said, we have to protect him. But when he goes there to Clayton and Tlata, we can't protect him. Yeah, but it's part of the game. We need him. But they know that they have to deal with him because he's our attack also, remember? So it's part of the game. This normally happens. It's okay.
Coach,
Hmm?
The first one, was it always the plan for you guys to come here and get this over and done with?
It's a cup game, ne? Who cares what happened? You played Supersport, you play Mavarara, you play Young Reliance. Who cares? It's next round. Can I have also like other people? Can I have a nice one? We're not that fortunate, eh? Not like, can I also get a nice one, guys?
I'll put the hot one in.
Eh?
I'll put the hot one in.
Yeah, man. Can I also have a breathe? I've got Champions League. I've got a league here, guys. I need Mavarara. Are they through? Can I have them? Yes. So can you please give me Mavarara? Let me have a breather, man. I mean, really. After this,
Maybe you'll get VAR.
eh?
Maybe you'll get VUT.
Yeah, bring it. It's fine. Whoever, Yeah.
Coach, does this unfortunate situation with Morena sort of calls for guys like Lebo, Meza, Parker to stand up and really...
Yeah, Lafo. Yeah, they must come and play. This is what happens when you overload, man. When you play a lot of games, this is what happens. This is what NetBank will give you. That's why sometimes I say the teams that are the bottom 5 and bottom 6, hey, leave this thing to go. Because it will spill you out in the semi-final. But as you go with it, you're going to lose your players like Tapelo. You're going to get injuries, you're going to get suspensions. You put in more games, load on your team. Hey, you can lose the franchise, né? Because you're chasing this thing, and it drags you. It's an illusion. It drags you. You're thinking you're gonna get it. You think you can get it, and then it spills you out in the semi-final, where you have arrived. Says we are about to win it, and then it spills you out. By the time you look back, you've been putting a lot of games and a lot of legs into mileage into NetBank, and you lose players like Tapelo, important players, and you're surviving relegation. You are in the relegation space. That's why Klopp says, leave this thing. I've got the league, I've got the Champions League. So I wish I could do that, Klopp, as I told you. You know, so the people there, be very careful with this thing. It will bring you and bring you. And suspensions, yellow cards, red cards, injuries, mileage. Yeah, that's it. It's a Nedbank Cup.
Good evening, Coach. Were you happy with the performance of your left back, Musa Lebusa? Because positionally he wasn't. I think it's more due to playing as a left centre back. Not a lot of overlaps today. Not really. I think that's that an instruction rather, or you. Is it how you told him, just not to overlap too much in terms of, that taking play from Supersport United? Because really, there was one chance where he should have, crossed the ball, he passed it backwards, to that type of thing. It looks like he's more comfortable as a left centre back rather than left back.
Yeah, you're right in about the second half, yes. Not the first half. He brought the crosses from the left all the time. I don't know who was playing on the left. Was at the beginning was Mahaj. Mahaj was playing on the right, and he was struggling. Sometimes Robla used to go there. Musa was bringing all the crosses. It's just that nobody's converted his crosses. So yeah, but second half, you have to be very careful also of getting excited. There was a ball that he played a nice 1-2 here, and he was inside the box, where he could have crossed and he took another touch. I don't know if you remember that ball. If he brought that ball and we scored, you would not say that, So I would not say he didn't overlap all the time. Maybe not frequent as Langaman. Ne? Yeah. But maybe more stronger aerially and defensively than Langaman aerially. And when you play this game, you know that ball is coming. So he was handy. The league is for Chiefs to lose it, no? I mean, it's in your hands now. So, but we haven't given up. We're going for it. Anything is possible. So, yeah, we'll try and get the Champions League spot first. And if we can win the league, we go for it. It's the same. Champions League, it draws you, it lays you. Why did it beat us last year, ne? In the semi-final. But fortunately, we won the league. Okay, that is why it's interesting for teams, big teams, to play at this level, and let's see who you are, what you have. Play Champions League, play the Nedbank, play the league, and let's see if you can do that. Okay.
Any other questions?
Coach, just on your next league fixture against Chipa.
Yeah.
What can you expect from that?
I think we're playing them when they are on top of their game, ne? I think they lost their last match, ne? In the league, if I'm not mistaken. Or they drew. They lost against Pirates. Yeah. But they're playing good, they're playing well. Just Mango is on form. He's just destroying everybody. But it's always a difficult game, Chipa, for us. You look at the results. Always a draw. In the league, we don't like them because we drop points against them. But we'll see. Are they through to the Nedbank? Yeah, well, maybe Mapeza will love to win a Nedbank, and he can focus on the Nedbank. I don't think they're on relegation space now. So yeah, Chipa is a difficult club for us, but we also okay. We know how to play. games. When we have to lock it, we can lock it. When we have to raise the volume up, we can. And let's see. We're playing them here. They're not good travelers. But we'll see. Can't say much about that game.
Do you have any other questions?
They're done. Charles wants to close, no?
Yeah, Charles. Please keep Charles the mic.
Close it, Charlie.
Coach,
Coach.
just want to hear from you the issue of the quadruple. Do you feel like you have the squad to can go on and achieve it? Is it doable?
What is...
4 trophies in 1 season.
Where are we going to get a 4th one? I mean, we've got 1.
You have 1, 3 trophies to play for.
What, Nedbank
Champions League.
and the league? Yeah, well, if I say no, Sundowns will be disappointed with me, ne? But what does the reality say? I like always to make examples of people who are much better, who have achieved a lot, like Klopp. He said, the Carabao Cup, I played the younger ones, ne? But if he put the same team, he could have been through, ne? But he said, let's leave it. Even with the FA Cup was risking, ne? But I don't know where you're going to get the 4 trophies. Charles, look, if you say no, you are not ambitious. If you say yes, you might be a little bit arrogant. And you make people to sharpen their swords and knives, and when you come, they're going to cut you. I don't know. If you give me Bavarara, VUT, all the way to the final, and give me TS Galaxy in the final, I mean, we can't have an excuse, ne? Can I have those things? TS Galaxy in the final, I mean, really, it's for you to take it. Mavarara semi-final, I don't have, Yes, something like that, There's another tornado. Was it a tornado? In the 90th minute, you win. And before a tornado was another one in Caesar Dukashi. I mean, it's given to you. So can I have that also, Charles? Then you can talk quadruples. And you never know, maybe vets can... They have to play Chiefs twice. What if there's 2 draws there? Pirates. And we also believe we can win the match against Chiefs in FNB. Ne? Those are possibilities. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's possible. You have to keep going because we saw Chiefs 94th minute against Arrows. Is it possible? Yes. And you can say about me, we drew against Vets twice and we lost to Pirates. That's reality. So hopefully reality can happen on the other side also and can make it interesting. I think you want the league to be interesting, am I right? Yeah? Let be the last 2 games and there's equal points. But we've got a photo finish there. Even the last 5, you can go 5 in a row. That I can guarantee you. So let it be on the table and let's see, Charles. Maybe this thing can be interesting. Maybe it can be a good finish. Ne? Wouldn't you like that? Yeah? Yeah. Let the league be interesting. Maybe I must speak to Hunty. Hunty, come. Do your work. Do your stuff, my brother. You took 4 points from me with 2 draws. So take 4 points somewhere also. And JZ he's on form. Mango is on form. Let's see. We'll go to FNB and we'll see what happens in FNB. You never know. Come again? You never know. These things do happen. Okay? So, at least you never know. Let's watch the space. Watch the space. Okay, thank you.